Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I want to show you a new knife that I got in the mail, and this one was definitely a stroke of luck, and it was this Victorinox. This is the Victorinox Weekender. Now, this is exactly the same as a Victorinox Spartan, okay? Almost exactly the same. Now, there's one major difference, however, and that is the entire blade is serrated. Now, this is actually a discontinued model from Victorinox, and let me really quick get a little more light in here. There we go. This is a discontinued model from Victorinox, and honestly, I don't see why they did it unless it costs a lot of money to add the serrations to the blade. I just don't know. I mean, or maybe they're getting a lot of these sent in for sharpening and it just probably was a waste of time. I'm not sure, but this is a very effective knife and a very effective cutting edge. Now, for me personally, I am not actually going to carry this or use it. I'm going to clean up the scales and I am going to sell it. So I'm going to throw it up on my eBay, but I have to say this thing is in fantastic shape. Now, it's not old. It actually has a very modern setup of tools. You even see that this has the soft lock, or at least I call it the soft lock, in the cap lifter. And this Spartan here I picked up in 2020, or was it 2021? But it has the same soft lock setup. So for me, I find that this is a very recent Victorinox, but that means Victorinox has recently discontinued it. Now, I actually do not see a lot of people posting many of these around. I do see a few people actually showing that they use it. Personally, I actually would really love it if Victorinox did like a kind of a Bantam-esque or even like a Wader-esque kind of setup here, where it is a 91 millimeter or even a 84 millimeter. But what it was like this. Let me see here if I can illustrate what I would love is from, so it would be like a Wader, but it would be a two-bladed 91 millimeter frame, one serrated, one with a plain edge, and then you've got a bottle opener, so you actually can add the small screwdriver. I think that single layer, if you could get both these blades in a single layer, or if you had to have it as a two-layer with the awl and then the corkscrew, I think that would be a very interesting knife offering from Victorinox, because then you would have a let me close up some of these. You would have a high cutting powered blade in the serrated model, or you could use this as like your food prep or whatever blade. And then you have another blade that's still full size that has the flat edge that could still be used for utility. I mean, I really feel like that would be an amazing knife. And it is unfortunate that Victorinox has chosen to discontinue this. But for me personally, I am going to put it away, clean it up, and post it onto my eBay and let somebody else pick it up. But I am first going to clean it up. Now, it really doesn't need any cleanup. The blades are perfect. And let me see if the tank stamp is the same. Yeah, the tank stamp's exactly the same markings and everything. So it's a very recent model, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the scales, clean it a little bit, and maybe add some more oil to it, and it will be ready to go. But this one here is very unique. I don't see very many of these, and this is the Victorinox Weekender. And I can totally see why they would call it a Weekender. I mean, like if you took a loaf of bread and some sandwich fixings, and then you take a nice bottle of wine, you've got that. You've got a serrated blade for the bread and whatever you brought. And if you need to use this for maybe some other tasks, you can use that. I mean, it really made sense. It's just they discontinued it. And I will say this though, they haven't discontinued the blade, because I do see this blade on the Victorinox. I think it's like the Swiss Champ XL or something. It's one of those real ungodly giant Swiss Army knives that has every tool that they make. And I know that they have that serrated blade on there, and they still sell that today. So it means they still make the blade. It's just they discontinued the model. So that is unfortunate. But I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this. This is a recent pickup of mine, and I will be restoring it, and I will be selling it. So thank you guys again for joining me in another video. Till the next one, I will talk to you guys later.